So we get classified as a lot of things, people in general. Um, got blacks, got whites, got male, female, and then we have a lot of stuff that classify us by the way that we are. Like for example, they say like what if you have like a dog, like people actually do classify you from your pets. Like if you have a dog with short hair, then that means you're like a clean person or something. Guys, if you treat your mother good, that's how you're gonna treat your girl. Stuff like that. That's how you know how people classify you as stuff like that. Even probably from where the city you're from. Like if you're from the suburbs, you go to a good school, you're a smart kid. People classify you as stuff like that. People even classify you as your hair. You like short hair, you like it very simple, I guess. I don't know. I mean, like a lot of people classify you as something different. Like if you have a mohawk or something, you're very much into art. I'm just saying, people classify you stuff by your hair, by where you live, by your pets, by the way that your personality is. They classify you like that. But I'm gonna narrow it down to dreads. Yes, we have more classifications. It's not just if you have dreads, you're blah 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 blah. But there's a lot of people, there's certain types of people with dreads, and that's what I'm gonna be talking about. I got this idea from J Mari's Who Knew 06. Whoa whoa whoa. What the He had a video talking about like types of men with dreads. But me, I'm gonna talk about men and women with dreads because hey, hello. There's certain type of guys that has dreads. There's like the thug type guys, such as Lil Wayne or Waka Flocka or Jody Breeze, and it's so sad because those three names popped into my head, right? So that means these are stereotypes of thugs. And then sometimes there's people out here, the hood and all that stuff. Those are the thug type guys with the dreads. Now, I feel like some guys, I'm not saying all guys, but some guys with dreads, I think some guys with dreads get it because of the hood look or Lil Wayne look. Or I mean, they're not trying to be exactly like Lil Wayne, but the idea, they want that, they want that dreads and stuff. So I think people who get dreads for those reasons should not be dreadheads. They do not deserve to be dreadheads because they don't look at behind the dreadheads. They may see the look, but they probably don't know the history or what you have to do to maintain them and stuff like that. They just say, let me just get them and I be over with. No, you gotta go through a process just like everybody else. So yeah, you better stay there. It's not all about, oh, I love all the dreadheads, we all family, but sometimes people just get it for wrong reasons. And that's why people like them give dreads bad name. Because that's why we can't get a job out here. That's why we get arrested. That's why we always get like stereotypes of us smoking and stuff like that. Because of people like them. Because they have dreads on the media looking like that. They don't have dreads on the media looking like how we have our hair or whatever, or India, Irie, like, there's hardly any people that's given a good name for dreads. I feel like people like Lil Wayne, Waka Flocka, whatever, are giving them dreadheads bad name and making us all dreadheads look bad, and then it ruins it for everybody else. So there's some other types of guys too. I would call it the Gerard Green look. Now, if you guys seen Gerard Green, he's a very rock guy. He's like a rock, singer type of dreads. Like, what's his name? Lenny Kravitz. Those type of guys with dreads. They give the purpose of what dreads are. What else you had? Yeah, soulful dreads. Yeah, guys with like the soulful guys with dreads. I would probably actually say someone like Sway, maybe from MTV. Yeah, and then we have artsy guys. I would say J Marius is probably one of the artsy guys with dreads. Very like let's say that you go into an art school and you see the guys with dreads. You know, because sometimes when you're an art person, you like to have that look. Then we have the ethnicity dreads, which means like white people, Asian people, Hispanic people with dreads. I give props to those dreadheads out there who actually can maintain their hair. People who just like just make it out, just leave it all nasty and just have one dread on the top of their head, like really though. And then we have Rastafarians, the real like straight up real Rastafarians who actually start the dreads. And those are basically like the really thick locks, like Slickum, even though his is nasty too, but he's one of the examples. I think a lot of guys too, like from Florida, you seen those Rick Ross videos and stuff, and all his little dudes and stuff in the background. You see they dreads all nasty and stuff, and they got like big old chunks of them, like 2 ponytails on the side, like ew. But those would be the Rastafarian dreads, even though they may not look at themselves as Rastafarians, but there are. But we have girls. I can only think of 2 girls, maybe 2 or 3 girls, types of girls with dreads. I would say the girls who are studs with the dreads, soulful dreads, like girls. I think a lot of girls with dreads right now, even on YouTube, I think we have more of a like African, and we want to go back to our culture, and we want to, we want to feel, our inner black and stuff. Those type of girls. I will probably be in that category, me a little bit, but I didn't really get dreads because I wanted to go back to my roots. But there are people like that want to make themselves feel more natural, so they have dreads. I don't know. I would probably go under the artsy type, type, because I feel like it does kind of fit my image as a person or as an artist or stuff like that. So I think that I'll probably fit into that category. We have so many categories for us dreadheads. It's not just we get dreads and we're all the same. We all are different. We all get them for different reasons. Tell me what you guys think. If you agree with these categories of soulful, ethnicity, Rastafarian, thug, artsy, like, what do you think? Stud. So, Comrade Scott.